Hello, fellow invokers and chanters, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Death Cult, episode 37, Skip Rip. So as you can see, the priority over my head is recover, and that's what I intend to do, because we still have a lot of things that are sort of broken around here. Fortunately, our containment facilities stayed intact, which means none of the entities escaped, which means that our income of bioferrite has not been affected. Same with our xenogene lab. That was unaffected. So there were some good things to come of that giant raid. Like, nobody died that couldn't easily be resurrected, i.e. ghouls. And a lot of the facilities remained more or less intact, which was, like, a bit fortuitous. Okay, I am going to make the decision, like anywhere where it is significantly burned out, I will replace with marble. Because obviously, I was already trying to replace a lot of the base from wood to stone. Unfortunately, this section is what burned, not the section that was, well, I tried to burn, right? Like, the prison was set on fire, and all of the prisoners that we had were set free. But it didn't spread north because the slaves were putting it out, and also there was not stuff flammable north of the door. We have a high psychic drone that's probably going to turn Whirlig insane. We'll see about that. And we also need to replace some doors and get some upgrades to the flame trap. Now, the flame trap worked. I just didn't arm it in time. I also had another thought, which is a different kind of trap, a dead life dust trap, which is something that I would like to do at some point. So, for reference, dead life dust is a powder that can be exploded in order to resurrect the dead. And if we took all of the rotted corpses, you know, corpses that we weren't going to necessarily eat, and stuck them all in an entry room with, like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can have dead life dust IEDs. Yeah? Dead life trap? We can have an entryway where, like, raiders come in, set off dead life dust IEDs, and resurrect a whole bunch of shamblers in the room. Ideally, actually, you would want to dead life resurrect them prior, because if it's after the fact, they're going to be resurrecting while the raiders are, like, fighting resurrecting shamblers. It's better for them to be fully shambling prior. But essentially have, maybe on the east side of our base or something like that. It's food for thought once we recover, whether we want to build that or not. But that was a thought that I had. Using, you know, ever since we had Sickle, who is essentially a necromancer, you know, using dead life dust to our benefit. Scorpioza, thank you for all the gifted subs. Ink for bits. Glitch for bits, Lark's Pendra for the resub, Turtle Sandwich for the resub. Cheers. Cheers to you all. Question for you all. Should I raffle off the horses? We have 3 horses. I figured we were not going to be good ranchers and, like, actually take care of our animals. But whether or not you want me to raffle off the horses, I'm happy to leave in your hands. We are also probably going to want to implant rack dusk here with dead calm. So I'm going to load up the blood bag template. Is there anything else we can add to this template? I mean, it has metabolic efficiency -5. I don't want to make it extra complex for no reason. Really, dead calm and violence disabled should be enough. I had mentioned that I like my prisoners not to be delicate, so that if you have to punch them around a little bit, you can, but that's fine. Let's engineer a little blood bag xenogerm and stick it in rack dust. And you, sir, yeah, maintenance with blood feed and Himogen farm. That'll work. Because, yeah, we're probably going to want to, we might even want to consider doing a skip abduction, because we are kind of out of blood bags, and more blood bags is better, right? I would say. All right, one more minute to vote in the horse in the polls. No psychic rituals have been done recently, and he's upset by that. Yeah, that's even more reason to use a skip abduction, I suppose. Yeah, we're trying to clean up the bedrooms so that they're less awful. I think one way I could do it is just to clean them, because morale is a problem. Oh, and rack dust is gone berserk. So all the more reason to do the whole, you know, you better behave or whatnot. So we'll have Brady Bill go suppress that. Tentacles give you quite the edge, as you can see. Flesh whips, I should say. All right, a little bit of a capture. And behave. Or else. Noodly1, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream, dude. All right, let's go ahead and raffle off the horses. You guys want them to have names. That's cool by me. So, raffle timer's up. Subs in the chat, eligible if you start chatting now. All right, Carthrane's idle, but that's normal. He doesn't do anything other than eat. All right, the bedrooms are getting cleaned up. As you can see, burn spots are ugly. So we're going to want to replace those burn spots as well. For now, what I could do is just replace literally the burn spots, and then eventually roll out stone work for all of the bedrooms. It's just initially, I want to make it as impactful as possible. I'll even leave some of the wood here that didn't get burned, because I think we're going to run out of marble sooner or later. Does fast wound healing make recovery from blood loss faster? I believe not. No. The blood loss recovery is a result of your blood filtration. So if you have faster than usual blood filtration, I think that will do it. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's why it works. It's not a wound necessarily. The RimWorld doesn't count it as wounds. It counts it as like blood pumping, blood filtration, something like that. So it's a slightly separate stat. All right, the psychic droner went away, and that has been very, very helpful because everyone that was on edge is no longer on edge. Jazz should be up from death rest pretty soon. Oh, we have a great Paul. All right, Jazz should be up from death rest pretty soon, and that will help to get more construction work done. Ooh, cargo pods. Randy sends something for free. Okay, hops. That's kind of funny considering I have 337 hops in my base already, but all right, thanks, I suppose. So Weirleg's bedroom is now dull, awful. This one's awful because it just has some puke. So the food need is already offset. Talking about the prison here. So if you're a blood bag, +5 metabolic efficiency is the highest you can go. Any higher and the hunger rate doesn't change. One reason to add like very sleepy is so that they just literally spend more time in bed. But it's not gonna. I don't have that as a gene. In fact, you can't even get that as a gene easily because it's not scannable. Edekin are sleepy, but not very sleepy. So you would have to go buy it from a gene broker. All right, so the bedrooms are a little bit nicer, albeit barely, but they're going to keep people slightly happier. We still have a lot more cleanup to do. We have some, oh, who the hell are you? We have, you know what? Food delivery, as far as I'm concerned. We have some sewing to do, you know, some security to do, a lot of butchery and cooking to do. But I think once Jazz is up, doing a skip abduction for some additional blood bags would be wise. Chances are we'll probably get people as a result of just normal raids. So his death rest is complete, but I'm going to wait until it hits 100%. We also have a ton of biocoded weapons to melt down. A lot of those raiders that came at us had biocoded stuff. So, yeah, we are more or less backlogged, full of other tasks. For now. At least Carthrain suppresses obelisks. There's that, I suppose. Duplication timer here is 27 days. Got it. All right. Horse number 1 is now Scumdog the Rabid. That's a good horse name. It doesn't fit, so now you're Scumdog the Rabbi. Alright, how about a DA? Yeah, this is funny. Sorry, character limit, you're now a rabbi. L'chaim. Yeah, we also have a Marauder and an Agent Venom. Or Mazel Tov, I should say. Okay, there we go. Very menacing names, all three of you. Perfect names for a colony like this. Alright, so you should be at 100% now. Yes, you are. Wake. And hit Crackhead with a Preach Health. Actually, I might want to do a conversion ritual sometime soon. If we're skip abducting people that are, like, worth keeping, so don't use your cooldowns. I take it back. I lied. All right, we have more than enough meat to go around in this colony, like almost a crippling amount, if you ask me, because there's so many humans in here. Yeah, I don't really need 19 metal blood serum to have to deal with the mech cluster. Let's look at this mech cluster, though. So a sun blocker, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Never mind. There is a camp attack guarded by 4 racers, and it will send a shuttle. So we can consider that. I'm going to leave that up for 4 more days. All right, so other stuff that we might want to do. Let's take a look at permanent injuries. Valka did lose an ear, so we might want to replace that at some point. Of course, Carthrain can heal everyone but himself. I get pretty regularly questions about whether or not I can duplicate Carthrain and then have him heal himself. No. So unusual people, unknown, like if they have special abilities, they are not duplicatable. The game won't allow it. So I figured I would just say that because that's been a regular question. So yeah, any other permanent injuries Carthrain could eventually get to. But he can't heal his own eye. And I think those are the only permanent injuries. So maybe giving him an eye, because he is a shooter. Giving him an eye would be a good idea. However, of course, we don't have bionic replacements yet, and we're working on deep drilling, so that might be a while. So I did say once Jazz is up, we'll do a little bit of a skip abduction. Let's go do that. So Ivalka, you're the invoker. Jazz, Carthrain, Whirlig. How many invokers? Throw one more. Dave. Done. Wow, I have a lot of bioferrite in this colony. I just realized. Sweet. All right. The question I have for you guys, I don't have a spare shard, is whether I should do the camp attack. So it's 4 wasters. I send 4 people on a shuttle, so it's free pickup and delivery. And wasters are not my favorite blood bags because they are psychic dependent, and it's annoying to have to constantly administer psychic every 5 days. Well, technically it has to be once every 59 days. I don't really care if they're in a coma or not. They're just a little bit more annoying to feed if they're in a coma. But I'll have you guys decide that or not. Alright, so who do we get? A treehouse builder. So underground, kind, constructor, miner, plants, melee. You're actually not bad. You have a bad back and a stab scar, but that can be fixed. We will decide what to do with you. They are also part of the Blood Hungry Crypt, which is funny, because I keep getting their members. So I'm going to say we're not going to do the camp attack. About 2/3 of you said no. Got it. What to do with the abductee? So we can Colonist, slave, blood bag, ghoul, organ, donor. And that should fix the... Yeah, involved in a psychic ritual. That will help with mood. So they are a Burning Passion meleeer. But I don't have shards for ghouls. So that would be one detractor. I don't have, at the moment, the capacity to ghoulify anyone. But maybe sometime soon. Oh, you know what, Carthrain? You don't do any work? Guess what? You're now an artist. A one-eyed artist. At this point, I don't actually think we need to draw power from them. I think as long as we have sunlight enough, like not a prolonged eclipse, it should be fine. There is a geothermal geyser here that I could tap. I don't have a lot of steel, so that's something that Jazz is going to have to go get. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put Jazz on mining, because there's a lot of other people that could do the steel. Alright, one more minute to vote on what to do with Gaia Sadababador. Boy, I cannot wait for you to have a new name. So whatever it is, it looks like Colonist is going to be the popular option. So Convert is going to be what we're going to attempt to do here. Conversion Ritual is off cooldown. So it will be possible once they're conscious, because abducting them put them in a bit of a 5-day coma. Once they're conscious, I can... do a little bit of a conversion ritual. Jazz, that does not... Oh, you are all on weird areas. That would explain it. So I had previously an area 2 to avoid the insect swarm that was here, but then the first waster raid messed with that swarm, so I don't really need area 2 anymore. I deleted it. Also looks to me like I need to get butchering done again. So The cook to handle that would be Brady Bill. I'm going to take Brady Bill off of cleaning so that Brady will start to butcher again. In fact, wake up. You're a slave. You don't get to make decisions. Not like that. This is going to cause a whole lot of, like, clothing that we're going to have to move out. And then also this room is going to heat up as a result of the open doors. So what I think I'll do is I'll put Weirlig on, like, clothing destruction. So we don't have a bunch of wasted corpses and all that jazz. So this is human likes. This is entities and animals. So let's start butchering entities and animals now, so that we can not have so much clothing spilled out everywhere. And Valka, you're ready for a work drive? Go find your partner in crime, Jazz. Hit him with a work drive so he mines wicked fast. I'm also having her meditate briefly so that she can have enough for like a solar pinhole. So, Colonist it is. Got it. You, sir, will be converted and then recruited. Are you a sir or a ma'am? A ma'am. Mysterious cargo. Divine Bishop of Elistia has an odd request. Would like to accept some unspecified cargo. So Book of Eggs is a Death Refusal Metal Blood book. Hyperweave or advanced components. Wow, it's a pretty low reward. Should we take the mystery cargo? I'm just surprised that it's like, here, $400 worth of stuff. Seems unnecessarily low, but yeah, whatever. If you guys want it, that's fine. A Harby tree. And Great Paul happened again. Man, it's appalling out there. Also, I am not sorry about that. Feels like the cube? No spoilers. But, yeah. Maybe. No guarantees. Now, Brady Bill, the butcher creature increase radius, because it's not hitting the other freezer. Alright, Crackhead is finally on his feet. And repairing stuff, Weirlig's repairing stuff. So yeah, things are getting put together. We have a lot of walls to repair and a lot of, still some more cleanup to do. GMT, are you on, you're still on cleanup crew? Oh, you're on haul crew. All right, GMT, you're on cleaning now. Perfect. Kitchen is overflowing with stuff? Yeah, but not meat. It's overflowing with like hops and psychoid and heel root and corn. But, our ghouls need meat. They're obligate carnivores. And we almost ran out of meat for them, so meat required. Well, by the time she got Solar Pinhole, he was almost done with all the steel. Oh well. I, like, tried to do something nice, but obviously I mistimed. Ooh. Lumber set. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go with no. By a small margin, but no. Oh, look, it's looking clean. and like fixed up. I have 400 more marble, so to make it look not like a patchwork nonsense, I will start putting marble in the bedrooms. I am going to increase the food policy of the typical colonists up to simple and fine meals, because we do now have fine meals available. So all the steel's been mined out, and I think Jazz should now be on construction work. Now the skip abduction cooldown is another 8 days. I guess I'm still recovering, but the question is, should we run a summon Flesh Beast or Shambler? So the reason to do that would be to hypothetically farm shards, because we're out of shards. So if I want more shard beacons or I want more ghouls, we're gonna need more shards. So it's up to you. If that's something you want to add to my busy schedule. While we're at it, I wouldn't mind having some spare ghoul serum. So I'm going to keep the ghoul serum. I'll keep it in the temple. That means I probably should keep the door closed so it's not easily stolen or destroyed. So I'm going to make a batch of spare ghoul res serum so that if ghouls go down, we don't have to whip up a batch. We have them waiting. Because it's pretty inexpensive. It's twisted meat and bioferrite. And there are harbinger trees out here that I can get the twisted meat from. That'd be another reason to summon shamblers or flesh beasts more specifically, is if we do need more twisted meat, which it seems like we do because we're down to like 23. Flesh beasts would have some. Jazz, how fast do you move now? I know you're in the light. So yeah, if you were in darkness, you'd be even faster. Because he's on glucoside pumps now. So he's like pump sped. Why are you crafting? Yes, because construction was... Got it. Fixing that. So in the dark, as you can see, he zooms around at almost 6 speed. And that's without like bionic legs or anything like that. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, I do know that I have that in the large freezer. The Butcher Creature Zone covers that, and Brady Bill's getting to it. He's just doing bugs as well. I think I'm going to put my insect meat in the prisoner's NPM. All right. We also have another quest to look at. Ghouls. How about we do a bit of a group hunt? Why not? Keep them from eating my my processed meat. Let's go for boomlopes. I like my meat spicy. All right, so you guys think I should summon something? Got it. Copy that. Let's take a look at the quests here. So it's a paid dynamo. A 51-year-old Glitter World surgeon named Ramza Pilgrim is calling nearby. There will be an Enamite dynamo nearby. They're notoriously pretty easy to destroy. But it will shut down electrical stuff. This is technically a charity quest. So you guys will decide. Do we help Pilgrim? Yes or no? He's a glitter world surgeon. Maybe he'd be a good blood bag. Maybe he'd be a good colonist. I really don't know these things. But there's always a possibility. Alright, so got the boomalopes. Now I'm just trying to put them out on fire so that we can eat them. Fish Pickles, his pyromania background makes it so that he doesn't fight fire like the other ones. So he has to go for non-burning food. Alright, I'm just gonna forbid the corpses. They'll be here later for us to eat. Maybe. I'm not, like, gonna go out of my way to keep them from setting on fire, but if they survive the fire, that's cool. There we go, that's what I like to see. Repairing the actual geothermal generator, one of the more important things of the base. Get fixed up. Alright, Ivanka, at this point, I think your time will be better spent researching than repairing. There's people that repair better than you. Faster than you. Oh, great! Ambrosia sprout. I guess it's pyrophilic ambrosia. Sprouting up right next to where I killed all the boomalopes, setting them all on fire. Yeah. Great. Thanks, Randy. Now I have to go fight fires. Fine. Hey, auto, rain. There we go. There's the rain. Thank you, rain. And it looks like by about a 2-to-1 ratio, you guys say, forget the dynamo, forget pilgrim. Okie dokie. So I'm going to repair the walls a little bit more before volunteering to take on shamblers or flesh beasts. I think actually flesh beasts... Oh, it was still set to plant. Thank you. Flesh beasts are probably a little bit easier for my colony to handle. So once the corrupted obelisks and twisted obelisks are all nice and suppressed, which they are, I'm going to say everybody inside. Everyone's inside. Cool. So let's get some flesh beasts, because we also want twisted meat for the res serums. So Valka, Jazz, Crackhead, Carthrain, Werlig, Dave, and Bill. For 50 bioferrite. And if I'm lucky, I end up with more bioferrite generation as a result, because hypothetically, we end up with more people in our prisons as a result of this. That's the hope. So this destroy weapon is destroying tribal weapons, and then this one is going to be bio-coded, all bio-coded weapons. I kind of wish you could rename tabs natively. I know that there's the workbench management mod, better workbench. But I want to smelt weapons and bio-coded weapons specifically. In fact, let's raise that up to the top of the queue. Okay, Flesh Beast is complete. It's just those two spots? Really? Alright, I guess. I don't really have to do anything. I just let the Let the ghouls handle it. Come on. What's going on with you guys? Yo, I'm over here. Alright, we're going on an assault. I'm tired of waiting. I do see some tough spikes downed and not dead. That's good. That's essentially why we're doing this. Okay. Cool. Crackhead. Go get that. Whirlig, go get that. And Dave, go all the other one. Oh, there's nowhere to haul it? Touche. In here, we're going to allow entities now. Corpses, entities. Okay, and these are the new ones, I think? Nope. Where's the new ones? Nope. Nope. Wait, what? Oh, is it this one? I'm so confused. Nope. It's the one that just came. Alright, you know it's bleeding to death, right, Crackhead? Alright, Avalka, tend the finger spike. Crackhead's not a very good doctor, as you can see. Oh, that's already done. Dang, you are very fast. And I'll probably do Shamblers as well, because I am hoping for shards. But Shamblers are way more likely to, like, bash your walls a bit, which is why I wanted to repair our walls more prior to summoning them, but I think a lot of the weak points in the walls have been fixed. In fact, it looks like most of the damage has been fixed. I don't see a ton of damage in and around the base anymore. It's mostly been repaired, I think. Ooh, an orbital bulkage trader. Jazz. Do I have a beacon in here? Oh, yeah, right there. Duh. Okay. Let's see here. What are my components? Components, advanced components are kind of fine. So I'll sell human leather. I definitely could part with that, no problem. We have a lot of luciferium. I might want to part with that just because I don't intend to take any. Ooh. They have a lot of granite blocks, which might be good for containment cells or something requiring high HP, potentially. Because then I wouldn't have to cut for it. I could replace a lot of floors with granite. I like that idea. It's a lot of money worth of granite, but... And then I'm also buying the steel for the same reason, because we don't have an easily sourceable local steel. And what I'll do is, the clothing that we're not currently wearing, I could just sell. I'll just make new stuff with Crackhead for money. I don't have granite on this map tile, no. Our gold's okay, our plastile's okay. Yeah. Alright, I like it. I'm gonna leave the pits open. So, here we go. All the granite we wanted. Nice. And a xenogerm has been completed. I'm blind. No, seriously, where is it? Oh, I think it was in transit. And therefore, implant xenogerm wasn't available to be seen. Alright, so this will stop rack dusk from being annoying. But let's actually reduce the medicine. I don't want to use the good stuff. Patch him with the jank. Do we even have medicine? No, I don't even have medicine production or drug production, so. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Death Cult, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch a next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow cultists.